Bottom Line, weekdays on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp.
Woo! What's up, y'all? It is January 29th, 2021, and you are now watching The Bottom Line, Tuesdays and Fridays and the weekends on LDB TV. Also, you can check us out on our Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter pages. The Bottom Line, weeknights on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp. And make sure you check us out, guys. We are on Patreon as well. You can check us out. There's the little thing I'm going to show you right now on the banner. Check us out, and you can see what we're about. We're about to do it big. All right. Without further ado, welcome, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm good, brother. What's going on?
I am great. It's great to see you, sir. As always, to see your smiling face. SETI is ready. And I thank God for your presence on the show tonight. Tuesday, I talked about Godzilla VS Kong, the trailer, my thoughts on it. I talked about a lot of things that I see because I've been following this movie for 3 years. You know how I do. I've been doing it since I was little. And now, all of a sudden, we finally get the trailer, and the trailer's on fire. The trailer's hot. The trailer is all that in a bag of chips. And a lot of people are speculating and, oh, my God, this and that. And, you know, I'm to the point right now. You know, I'm like, okay, if you're speculating, I want to hear the thoughts. I want to hear first of all, a lot of people say it was stupid. Like a few of my coworkers said it was dumb. And, you know, he says the same old stuff again, the human element and all that stuff and all that jazz. I said, okay, well, are you a fan of the franchise, first of all? He said, no. I said, but dude, why you watch the movies? He said, you know what? It's just entertaining. I said, okay. I said, well, I grew up on this stuff. I said, can I name every movie? No. I could watch. I watched about 6 of the 11, 12, maybe 15 movies they made of Godzilla from the 1970s and the 80s. And oh, here we go. Johnny Bravo. What up? I see you're ready too. Hey, guys, like I said, welcome to the Bottom Line. We got my guest. I got SETI and I got Johnny Bravo. And I'm letting you know right now, when we get together, it's going to be live. It's going to be fun. We're not playing around. If you're going to watch. If you don't like what we say, you don't like how it come out, hey, that's on you guys. Because on this show, we could talk about anything. See, it's like, yo, let's talk about it. That's the catchphrase. Yo, let's talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. But keep your feelings at home, Roger. So, hey, at the same time, guys, hey, what's up, Johnny Bravo? I see your little name change. You are brave, Jay Booker. I call you, but hey, I call you Bravo. That's what you want.
You know.
Yeah, I see it. So, how's your day?
Y'all making me feel left out with no hat and no headphones on. I'm not going.
If you said if you want
next time.
Roger that. I mean, if you will go run again and come back, we here. We live. We here. We all
no, bump that. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm about to share this on the Facebook.
Hey, do your thing. Hey, share. Make sure whoever's watching, share. Tell people that we're on. We're live. You know, we're not trying to be seen. We're not trying to be big. We're just who we are. We're doing big things, and we try to make sure that the people enjoying us and those that come up with us, we're gonna take you to the top. Because this is not about platforming here. This is not about being on Facebook Live and showing their face. It's about just having fun with family, friends, and distinguished guests, talking about real things, real topics on the Bottom Line, weekdays on the LDB TV. You get what I'm saying? That's how we do it. We're having fun. It's that time. It's the best time to have fun, especially believers. Having the best time of your life. So basically right now, when we're waiting on SETI, there he is. He's coming to get his gear together and get right. You see the banner. You know, we talked about it a little bit on the phone a few days ago. Godzilla versus Kong. Man, when y'all get ready, I'm going to open the floor to anyone who want to go first. And when you come, just give me your thoughts because the trailer is fire. The trailer is fire. And yes, you know, if you watch the podcast on Tuesday, I cannot stand a lot of human elements in monster movies. It doesn't make sense to me. Yes, they got to be part of the plot. They got to mess it up. I get it. But show less of them and more of them. You know what I'm saying? It makes better sense. It makes me like, come on, man. I want to see the fight of a monster. I want to see King Kong. I want to see Godzilla go at it for a few minutes, more than 5, 10, and 15 minutes. I want to see carnage. I want to see rawness. I want to see them tear up cities and blocks. You get what I'm saying? So if they don't do this in this movie, if we see more human element, we got to develop the story. We got to develop the story. This is
hey. I don't have the headphones, but I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now I feel part of the team now. I feel part.
Let's do it.
Ready now.
Team B. Team B.
Hold on. You say team what?
B.
1 second.
Here we go. Hey, we're gonna get into minutes, folks. But let's go. Let them do it. Let them do their thing. I love it. Let's go. All right. Bad boys.
I figured he had the LA too, so we're good. We're good.
Hey, got to switch it. Got it. So right now you see it says Godzilla versus Kong. You saw the trailer.
Let's talk about it.
I know we saw the trailer I can speak personally. I watched that trailer almost 20 to 30 times already since it debuted last week. Now you see it part of the podcast Tuesday. Now you see it part of this podcast tonight. Yes, I probably just stopped everything. I said, hey, stop. Then you play the trailer again. And then keep talking, But bottom line, guys, is okay. I'm open the floor. Whoever wants to take the floor for the mic first, let me know. Godzilla versus Kong. Your thoughts? Who's going first?
I'll let age over beauty go first.
Oh, Seti, he called you out, bro. I love that. Hey, first of all, Seti, I love the goatee. I love what you got going on. You see that? Love what you got going on. The beard is banging, son. It's banging. You get what I'm saying? So. Let's go, Say the Rock. You up first. Godzilla.
Okay, well, since our last talk, we've been talking about we've been having our own personal speculations and stuff, and still as a week, went by, new forms of evidence shows that, the movie might not be what we think. And I guess my thoughts is just I hope that they're not putting too many elements into the movie that takes away from what we're seeing, because if that's the case, it's gonna be kind of disappointing.
Okay. That's real talk. That's real talk, man. Johnny Bravo, what you got going on? What's your thoughts?
Well, I just recently watched Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I must say, superb movie. So much so that the Kong Skull Island movie, I was like, which one is the better movie? Then I got very, very interested in the backstories and the history. I think in Godzilla King of the Monsters, they did a better job helping us understand Godzilla, right? And so when the Godzilla versus Kong concept came, I was like, wow, they're really going to do this. We've seen it before. This is nothing new, right?
Right.
This is nothing new, right? We've seen it. But I was telling, and I'm going to say it here first. I believe that though it's called Godzilla versus Kong, like to Cedric's point, there's probably another element, but I believe Kong is the favorite. I believe Kong's gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why I believe Kong's gonna win.
Okay. Let's go back.
Listen to this concept, everybody. This concept is awesome, and I guarantee you, no one thought of this. I promise. Go.
All right, so LJ, Cedric, we grew up with Godzilla and King Kong movies. Like LJ, you said it on, I think it was Tuesday. You said Kong is a classic, Godzilla is a classic. We've seen all these movies. Now we grew up calling him King Kong, not Donkey Kong, King Kong, right? We also been calling Godzilla just Godzilla. And out of all the iterations of King Kong, They finally when they introduced him back, this is the first time they called him Kong, right? Kong Skull Island. Everyone in the movie, Kong, Kong, Kong. Godzilla, his name doesn't change, but check this out. Notice the last Kong movie is called Kong Skull Island. The last Godzilla movie is called Godzilla King of the Monsters. I believe that King Kong is going to beat Godzilla because we're going to have to call him King Kong for a reason.
Okay. Well, you know what? That concept did come to mind because they could call him Kong, and I know somewhere down the line they will be having to call him King somewhere. Now, that's a good concept, and the reason why I like that because it's similar to mine, and this is what mine is. Yes, Kong Skull Island now for Godzilla versus Kong. Somewhere down the road, he has to be called King because his full title is King Kong. So I think these movies, because there's gonna be more coming, is gonna bring that element to reality. That makes sense, guys. So when they bring that element to reality, so this is my concept. This is my thought. This is the fourth movie in the MonsterVerse, okay? In the legendary Warner Brothers universe, cinematic universe. This is also meant to be King Kong's or Kong's sequel. See, Godzilla already had his two sequels. It's now this is Kong's sequel. That's why the trailer is fixing so much on him versus Godzilla. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's asking the question, is this really Godzilla that he's fighting? That's a good question. Now, if you go back to 1962 and you see when Mechagodzilla came down, he originally from outer space. He's an alien. So when you watch the movie, he looked just like Kong at first. They fighting each other, wherever they think is Kong. Because remember, Godzilla always been the bad guy in all the movies. All of them. His never movie he had was a good guy.
Except his own.
Well, in his own, he was a bad guy. He was fighting the humans all the time. But the thing is, he only stopped, if you go back, because a monster or something greater threat comes down to just to threaten the city. He had to stop and take that because it's threatening his supremacy. And then after he defeats them, they go back fighting each other, humans and him. So now when Mechagodzilla, when you watch that, he looked just like King Godzilla. Excuse me, I keep saying King, but Godzilla looked just like Godzilla. Then when part of the fight, Godzilla did atomic breath, it hit him. Now he like the Terminator. You get what I'm saying? So then Mechagodzilla said, you know what? Let me just show myself. And all of a sudden, he just vibrated the skin off. Now you see the robot part of him. That's what I think what's going on here.
Wow.
What did you hear? What did you just hear?
No, because part of the element that I was speaking of in the beginning is that the talk is Mechagodzilla will be in this movie. You will see Mechagodzilla. So, but I never seen it in the old movies and seen them with skin on and it got burnt off. And now it's just a medical part. So that's gonna be awesome, man. So it's many speculations. It's like it could be the real Godzilla fighting
right
Kong, and then here comes the Mega Godzilla, and King Kong and Godzilla team up for a moment to battle that guy. So it's so many speculations of how the movie's gonna turn out, but it just goes back to what I say, man. I just hope it's just not too much in the movie that takes away from the excitement that the trailer is giving us. Because we all know most times when they show the trailer, those trailer parts go up in the film. So I just hope that it's not something just to get us hyped up and then something that was rushed and the whole time we're like, man, wow, I hope it's not another Wonder Woman, 1984.
Well, I don't think this was rushed.
Before we continue, we got a little lady here that wants to say hello to you guys. Go ahead and say hello.
Hey, how are you doing? Well, since we talk about little ladies, I want to give a shout out to my birthday girl. Her birthday is today.
Where is she?
She's doing her thing because during my podcast I got to have the floor. That makes sense. This is her day, but this is my time. So the thing is, so I want to wish a happy birthday to Akaya Boyd. You are 8 years old today. And Cedric, I have an 8-year-old. It is JT, I have an 8-year-old. It is freaky right now. But at the same time, you know, she's growing. She got the AB honor roll. So we the positive bit is to give honor is due. And I thank the Lord in heaven for my daughter and my youngest daughter, Abigail. They're both growing together, nice. But back to the story. So
hold on. Happy birthday, Nisi Pooh. You know, happy birthday. And hey, hey.
Hey, Maya.
Yeah, hi.
I'm a little mad that she's 8 because she's only 1 year younger than me now.
That's beautiful.
I like that jersey. I just love that jersey. So bottom line, guys, is this.
Yeah.
Everything we're saying is great stuff, and that's why I like everything's great stuff about the movie. You said it. You said it. You said you hope it's not just what they're showing. It's just something that is the movie's overkill. And then Jay, you just said that hope the movie go this way and into a way that King Kong established the name King and he's going to beat him. But like I said, I know and believe because I've been following for 3 years the plot status. Mechagodzilla is actually in the movie. You know, people gonna break them, trail it down, Easter eggs, and then even when you see the guy, the Asian male looking at the camera in the background, you see the blueprint for Mechagodzilla. But now the key is now that. This is the next question, and this is where we have to understand if that really is Godzilla. Is it mind control, or is it something else that's causing him to go bonkers? Because remember, going back to if you remember the movies, going back into Godzilla's universe is dealing with aliens, multiple aliens, and then humans, telepathing with him to control him in certain movies. So could that be a play? What's your thoughts, Seti?
Well, basically all we have to go on is the trailer. You know, the other people who knew Godzilla, they also feel like, it's something causing him to act out of character, than he normally has. But I just want to point something out, before we continue on. Godzilla nor King Kong, neither one is a good guy or a bad guy.
Okay.
Neither one is a good guy or a bad guy. It's just the nature of being a Titan, basically.
Okay, I like that.
It's just the nature of being a Titan. As you see in in all their movies, they're not really battling the humans. It's the humans really coming after them, and they're just defending themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever's in their way to get to where they need to get to, of course, yes, they're gonna step on it, they're gonna destroy it. But it's not like they're just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come out the water today, I'm gonna kill a bunch of humans." No, it does not. I don't feel that's their motive. I just feel like it's just the law of the land. All right, man, y'all in my way, and I have to get through.
Right.
You know what I mean? But hey, I understand y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Like Kong showed his genuine side in Skull Mountain. He didn't attack anybody that wasn't attacking him. But as soon as you attack him, of course, he had to lay you out. And then two, he knew those skull things are down underneath the ground. So that's the only reason why he was attacking the helicopters in the first place. It wasn't that he was just saying, "Oh, whatever, I just hate humans." No, he was basically protecting his dome because he knew what was in store. So, as far as mind control and humans mind controlling, I don't know if it's gonna be something that mind, but it may be some type of device or some type of device that has their DNA, that has the Titan's DNA. If you will, come somewhere or another, the Titans may share a certain DNA, a certain like for example, you remember in Godzilla King of the Monsters, they had that little thing,
yes,
right, and they had to get the right path, the right what I'm trying to say, the right frequency in order frequency to communicate with them. So I think they formed a way to do the same thing. It's kind of like probably gonna be the same concept, but something we don't know about that they got. that's gonna be causing him to react. Maybe not mind control. It might be something because I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think about it. I don't think they're gonna be telling him to go and destroy the city. It may be something that's bothering him, and he's just trying to find it. And
Right.
so kind of like what's the movie? Like Rampage. It's gonna be something like that. I believe it's gonna be something like that.
Okay. So basically, you're saying that you don't believe mind control is causing or anything affecting. It could be because remember, there's a bad guy element in the movie, and human element, bad guy.
I feel they're trying to call him out in some kind of way, but it's a frequency that only he can hear, and he's just trying to get to it to destroy it. Like Rampage, for example. I think they may took a play from the movie Rampage. The monsters wasn't trying to kill people. They were just trying to get to that frequency to turn it off. But whatever got away, it had to cause, they caused little destruction. But I think it's gonna be something kind of similar. Maybe not right on point, but it's gonna be something in that aspect.
Now explain the little girl bonding with Kong then, if it's not mind control.
No, well, mind control. I don't think she's got mind control over Kong because as you see, Kong really wasn't. He was just a protector of that land. He knew what destruction, why evil possessed that land, why evil little things, whatever creatures possessed that land. So he was just a peacekeeper. So in some kind of way, he probably, I don't know, he probably explained it in later in that movie that he probably like, okay, look, as long as y'all keep the peace over there and don't disturb me, I won't disturb y'all. It might be something like that, but just not mind control, but it's just that mutual bonding. It's like, okay, look, hey, as long as y'all over there, I'm over here. You know what I mean? I got my job. Y'all just maintain over there. And then too, like I said, he showed his compassion towards the human sector. It wasn't like he just saw him and he just started destroying like in the like kind of like in the old movie we saw growing up. But he saw what they was doing and he just left them alone. I feel like if you're not showing a threat towards me, I'm not gonna show a threat towards you. We can be good that way. But as soon as I feel, that mutual bond ain't there and you're trying to, show a threat towards me. Because think about it. Even in the old movies, was Kong really killing people left and right just because he could? Nah. If you came at him, he retaliated back. That's all it was, retaliation.
But think about this though. Just to chime in a little bit. Just think about this. Each coronation of Kong is different. You got Peter Jackson's Kong. It's different from the 1980 Kong, and then the 1980 Kong is different from 1930 Kong. You get what I'm saying? So each Kong got its own personality, instinct, attribute to themselves because each Kong are different. They don't act the same. So when it comes to threats, Kong and Skull Island. Yes, he was more aggressive, but he was the biggest thing on the island. That's why I understand. But we get back to this. That's another topic. But yeah, but I agree with what you're saying. They're just animals. They're animals in nature to do what they do. But I just want to say this: if it's not mind control, okay. So if it's not mind control, he's bonding some way somehow with the little girl. There's a way that she's doing it, but that he could calm him down. Black Widow, the Hulk. You get what I'm saying? The sun's going down in the palm, and all of a sudden and then he comes back to Bruce Banner. It seems like something like that is going on. Because me personally, well, I'm gonna get ahead of myself. That's the next thing. But me personally, I think right now mind control has something to do in the movie because I don't think you're too far off. But I think mind control is a part of the equation. But Jay Boogie, excuse me, Bravo. What do you think about it?
Well, Cedric hit a lot of interesting points. I think that I didn't even think of the Rampage element, but I do agree. I think there's possibly going to be some mind control in the sense of a frequency. But I think the way Rampage did it, I mean, let's be honest. Rampage took or had a history or a plethora of these movies before it to even get its storyline right. So for it to have, so for it to really be in that sense of a frequency or mind control, I think we're not far from it. It was established in Godzilla King of the Monster that frequency can cause them to basically be in line, so to speak, or be attracted to. So what about reversing that frequency or using that same research and studies that they had to use it in a different way? What they saw in Godzilla versus Kong was the original frequency, which had all the different DNAs, including man, that it did have an effect. So if it can have an effect on them to just stop or go, it definitely can have an effect on them to be controlled. So I think there's an element. But I did want to touch on something that I didn't get a chance to chime in on. Going back to the Godzilla versus Kong original topic, I get the Mega Godzilla element now, but what you remember at the end of Godzilla versus Kong, and the reason why I keep referencing it because that's the last movie I saw. I saw Kong Skull Island like sometime a while ago. But remember at the end of Godzilla Kong, he finds the head of the alien thing, Tywin Lannister, for all you Game of Thrones folks, and he goes. The guy says, "Excuse the smell. The cleaning lady hasn't been here." Da, 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 da. And he just looks and goes, "I'll take it." Is it? And since that thing could regenerate itself, could it be that is our Mega Godzilla?
Well, I can answer that question for you. When what's how you the name? Guy. What's how you say the name? Guy. King Guy, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, something like that. The three-headed monster. Just call it three-headed monster.
Yeah, he did come back as Mecha, a Mecha version as well. So that's why I believe that he's in the movie as well. Because beyond this movie, they're gonna bring the elements, the alien element to the rest of the movies going forward. Because you understand what kind of franchise this is. This franchise is a $1 billion franchise with all three movies combined. And with this movie, it's going to be even more. Because the thing is, the monsterverse that they created, regardless if people like it or not, is generating money. And this one is going to generate money via theaters and streaming on HBO Max. Because right now, Wonder Woman 84, was the highest streaming movie over the Christmas break. Now, with this coming to play, a lot of people ain't going to the theater. For instance, me and my family got to get some dinner, right? Oh, there's a dead. No, we passed the movie theater. It's packed right now. What movie is in the theater to make them to be packed like that? So people talking about the movie theaters are dead. No, it's not. Because this $1 billion franchise, this movie that's coming out, Godzilla vs. Kong, is going to generate. It's already generated so much buzz. Right now, they're gonna show it again. Part of a new trailer by Super Bowl time. Come on, it's already put into people's minds. If you look back on the internet when this trailer dropped, the internet went crazy, and then they weren't expecting what they saw. They wasn't expecting to see what they saw, and me neither. I was like, "What? Stop it!" So the thing is, they're making fun. They got minds. They're saying Kong is the new Thor, and and stuff like that. But this is my. You know what I'm saying? This is my perspective. If Kong, now look, how I know it's just a creation of a trailer from the movie. You never seen Godzilla use the atomic breath that much. Now in that trailer, count how many times he used the atomic breath. He used it at the beginning, and he used it to knock out some soldiers in the city. Then he used it again on Kong with the Thor hammer, with the spawn breaker. So then it got smashed back into his face. That's why I strongly believe that this is Mecha Godzilla. And when I think it's Mecha Godzilla, because he's going rampage, he's going rapid. And whatever the plot is, whatever the situation is, I believe, this is just me, I believe that this is Mecha Godzilla. You see at the beginning of the trailer. Somehow, some fashion, Godzilla is someone else. He's going to come later on, or he might be captured, whatever. But he's going to come, and then they're going to team up. Because there's a toy, if you part of it online, they merged Godzilla and King Kong together to form Kongzilla. To me, they don't need to go that far. It's not that unless he's fighting something so sinister, so grimy that they both can't handle it together. And my question is this: where's the other Titans? Because obviously this is a different jump in the timeline. It's years later. Cedrico, what's your thoughts? Let's go.
Well, you know,
Cedric is our resident ex-Titan expert, by the way. I just want you to know that. I can listen to him talk about this the whole time. Because you would think he's literally there with a clipboard.
well, you guys really both just hit on a certain statement, both coming from both of you guys. You know, as the time gets closer, there's gonna be other trailers gonna come out and it may reveal other things it's not seeing right now. So the question is, where are the other Titans? Who knows? The other Titans, this can go any direction, man. In our minds, we can mainly take it. Like we can really sum it up like, oh wow, you know, Godzilla and Kong gonna team together and take out the rest of them guys and get them in line. Then that's when they're gonna battle, and then that's when one is gonna reign supreme. You know, it can go either way our minds take it, man. But like I said, I just with just going off the trailer that's out right now, there's a lot that's there, but you know, really, you just can't really map it together just yet. I say probably one more trailer with a little bit more, then you'll probably be able to map it and tell you better see which directions it's gonna go. But like I say, man, I just hope they're not putting too many elements in this thing, man, and it takes away from what, you know, the audience, what we're expecting. Because man, this thing could be a major blockbuster that's gonna go down in history for years, or it can be a major flop if they don't do it, if it's just too much, man. And because I'm not gonna lie, you know, like answer your question is this. All we know is, all right, Godzilla, right, is the king of all monsters, correct?
Correct. That's what they say.
How did he become king of all the monsters? Did he make himself the king of all the monsters, or did he had a battle each and every one of them at one point, or to get there? You know, you just don't become king just because you look the best. So how did Godzilla become king of all the monsters? You see what I'm saying? So, that's just my.
I think because I think, and this is just my theory. I think because they just put that title on his movie banner.
There you go.
Now I'm being funny, but that's not really the answer to your question. But in that MonsterVerse, that is $1 billion franchise. I think that the you see what I did there? See how I think that he became king of the monsters because that's really just how they're setting it up to be, you know. Because think about it, we had a Godzilla just in the modern time. Right. We had a Godzilla 98, a Godzilla 2000.
Did not just mention that movie.
Well, I'm just saying in the modern time, it's kind of like you can't humor me. It's like mentioning the Eric Bana Incredible Hulk, mentioning the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk, but forgetting that they preceded the Mark Ruffalo appearance. It's like you have to. It's all one. Not the same universe, but you get what I'm saying. But anyway, the modern Godzilla 98, 2014, and then this most recent one was 2018.
17.
Okay, so in this rendition of Godzilla, I mean, how many Kongs have we had?
Well, you had
modern Kong.
You had two.
Modern Kong.
Yeah,
because Jack Black wasn't a modern. That was.
Oh, you're talking about modern Kong in our time.
Yes.
Okay, forgive me. That's obviously.
So we're
You really didn't. You really haven't, because the thing is,
Only have one.
Oh,
Well-
Skull Island.
it was 1970, so you still that's a different
Yeah, but all these, but I you gotta hear where he's coming from. Like they're all tied. The one with the Jack Black and all, they're not tied with the MonsterVerse with what we're
Not.
yes. It's like his point. You know, the very first Incredible Hulk. You know, with when he was real light green with the, what was his name, Eric.
Eric Bana.
Yeah, it's an Incredible Hulk movie, but it's not tied to the MCU.
The Edward Norton the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, I have to chime in. It's a Hulk movie, not the. You're right. It's not a Incredible Hulk. It's a Hulk movie.
But that's the
But I
point.
get what you're saying. The point you're making, I get it.
Same thing. It's the same thing, really. Because you got King Kong with the Jack Black in the movie before. Now you just got Kong. What?
Okay, well, I see where you guys are going, man. Check this out. The King is going to come. The title King is going to come somewhere to put the King Kong together. Might be this movie, because this is King Kong. This is Kong's sequel. This is his movie. It is no if ands about that. Now the thing is, the elements, like y'all mentioned the 1989 Godzilla. Then you mentioned
you just can't say it's just his movie.
Well, when I say his movie, he's the focal point. He's the focal point.
It really isn't, because right now we don't know what's going on with Godzilla, so is Kong really the focal point?
But that's what it went got him. So you got to understand the star of the trailer. You got to understand how they put him in the star of the trailer. Yes, they got to introduce him to the modern day time, because remember, in Skull Island, he was an adolescent. He wasn't full grown yet. He was just an adolescent. Now,
that's the thing too. I want to let you finish. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is he was an adolescent. Now he's full grown size. If you see him, he is the same size as King Kong. And I'm not King Kong, but Godzilla. We just get on the names wrong.
And people, I hear on the internet. I've been seeing on the internet, like, how did Kong get so big? Why did they make it so big? If you go back to Skull Island, when what's his name, man? When the guy, the aviator, he's telling the story. He said, "That's Kong. He's king around here. He's still growing. He told you right there that he's still getting bigger. That's not the size he's gonna end up. That he's gonna stop. That he's still growing. Like it's like yeah, he's still growing. So that to me is not really too much to explain why he's big like that, because years has passed. 1973 to this point, of course, if he's still growing, of course that he had to get big in size from that time period. So
we agree. So that's why I say the trailer. When you mentioned they're gonna show another trailer, to me, if you feel more than you're supposed to me, I'm good with this trailer. I'll be honest. This is the only trailer you get to have. You don't have to have put no more details. You don't have to bring no more.
And they might not. I
hope they don't, because you already got too much human element in the trailer already. See, that's what see. Let's go to the modern day Godzilla. Okay, remember 2014? They said the only reason why he shows up because there's things out of order, right? He had to come and put order back into play. But in that movie, he was hardly in the movie. You see glimpse of it. Mommy Cloverfield. That's all it was. He was just here. You saw grip. The door closed. Then also you see him going to the ocean. You see his little scales in the ocean like a shark. That's all you saw of him. The thing, what I'm saying is, he was hardly in the movie. But to the end, he showed out where he got beat down. But then he ended up winning. Oh, that's the king of the monsters right there. That's how it's showing the TV screen. Now that's 2014. Now we've been talking about Godzilla, king of the monsters. He was majority in the movie, which was awesome. Primo to me. It was primo. I loved it. But guess what? But the movie was good to me, but what ruined that movie was the human element. I get they're part of the plot. I get it's their fault. Someone got to be to blame. Somebody got to be crushed and killed. I got it. But at the same time, don't show more of human element. Show more of the fights that we come to see. It's called a monster movie for a reason. Now,
but you have to. You have to show the human element.
You have to, yes, correct. You have to, but that's the flaw of this franchise. That's the flaw of the universe or the monsterverse we seeing and witnessing here. It's the flaw. Yes, we get it there, but when it's time for the monsters to shine, take the humans out the scene and let the monsters do, and then who get beat, the treat, whatever, then you bring it back. Just like for instance, for examples, y'all using the old movies. I'm using 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot. Okay. Love the movie. Hate the design. Love the movie. But hated that it's all about Megan Fox playing April O'Neil versus my boys, the Turtles. Michael Bay got backlash and everything for that, even before the movie and in the movie because of that. Too much human element, not enough turtles. This has been 25 years at that time, or 30 years something at the time. We wanted to see a live action Turtles movie. Now you get the technology to bring it to pass, and this is what we got. It wasn't bad besides the foot soldiers being Taliban, but other than that, the movie was okay. I love the action. No kung fu. They did giants and superheroes. There are other flaws in the movie, but I bypassed it because to see how it all came together. Now let's fast forward to the sequel, Out of the Shadows, which is to me by far the second best live action Turtles movie out there. You did everything right. You scaled them down to human size. I mean, we're not as size of man, but almost the size of a 6 foot or a 6'5" guy. I didn't mind that. Still the same other design, but you changed their outfit a little bit. But now, still no kung fu or ninja stuff. But you did. But what you replaced with the kung fu, you put action. You put the action that you'll never see Dr. Turtle would do in the live action movie. That's why it stood out. And then you brought my boys, Bebop and Rocksteady, not no Tokar and Rosar. You brought Bebop and Rocksteady. That's what saved that movie. But the problem with that movie, it came out the wrong time and nobody went and saw it. That's the only flaw of that movie. That movie wasn't flawless, but it was better than what you expect. So this is where I agree with both of y'all. Don't get too much. I mean, I'm hyped anyway. And the thing is, I'm not going to say that I'm not hyped. I'm just going to say this. Hold up. Let me get to this part. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's like Batman vs Superman all over again. But don't put the Mothra. Save Mothra. I don't want to hear that. King Kong can't talk anyway.
Mantra would be in this one. Save Mothra.
That's classic. Come on, J Boogie. Classic. Save Mothra. But she died anyway in the other sequel. So what I'm saying, guys, is are we going to have a repeat of Batman vs Superman?
No. I think
at the same time. I like that.
I think this will be one for the ages. Even if a less than 3-minute trailer got us even excited and talking about it right now, because mind you, this film has been in the can for a minute now.
Yes,
Godzilla King of the Monsters was great. Kong Skull Island was great. The two coming together, we should see something pretty epic. The thing that to your question, the thing that we didn't get with Batman and Superman is we didn't see Batfleck in his standalone and then Superman in his standalone, and then they that was the intention, but they made it all one movie and they gave us that much of Batman and then Superman and then, but now we got two worlds. We got the worlds being built out. It's gonna be hard to go, well, who do we want to win? In my personal belief, I think, and Cedric may disagree because I think I already mentioned this to him. I think they've made Kong the people's champ.
Yeah.
But I think Godzilla is the more liked or more favored, not to win.
Billion movies.
Not to win, but in his movies, he's the most respected. It's hard to say that because they both respect him at a distance. But I think that Kong is the people's champion because he's a ape. But I think that Godzilla is he's my choice to win. Honestly, he's my choice.
Wow. Okay, so it's my deal.
It's kind of if you think about it, it's gonna be kind of hard because think about it, you just made Godzilla the king of all monsters. You made a movie where you had monsters bow down to him. So Kong bows to no one. He bows to no one. So the element of it, man, it's kind of hard because who are you gonna have to win? You just made a big movie of having all the Titans bow down to this one, Now you got this one don't bow down to nobody. So if Kong wins, it's kind of like, Godzilla, what happened, man? We thought you was this, we thought you was that.
No.
Make him. They're not gonna make him that.
I have to chime in and disagree. If he wins in this movie, this is where the title king comes from. Not necessarily that he's king of all, but he beat the king, the reigning champ, which is Godzilla. So if you beat the champ
already.
What happened?
As I said that. Go ahead.
Well, I'm repeating your point. This is part of the game. So the thing is, you beat the champ, you become the champ. So that's what you got to understand. He beat the champ. You got to get the title, brother. That's what's going to happen. But yes, they're gonna team up. Yes, we understand that. It's not gonna be a full out okay, we don't mention the other one. See, like Freddy versus Jason, that was straight out no. Okay.
Don't even that's not even don't bring
No. I brought that up. Hold up, Cedrico. Hold up. I brought that up because I talked to somebody else about that. See, the reason why I'm excited, and I'll get to this banner in a minute. The reason why I'm excited about the movie, okay? Two legends come together, right? All of a sudden, you didn't hold no punches in the trailer. So if they wanted to make it a slow, drawn out thing, they would put something else in the trailer. Am I correct? But they came out swinging regardless. That's what you had to get hype. You got to see the main attraction. Batman and Superman didn't do that. You made a point, JT. They didn't have no standalone movie first, then bring them together. That's where they failed. The point what I'm saying, and this is me, Cedrico. Look at my face and my goatee. I look like you, brother. They said we twins. Look, bro. Hey, stay focused on what I'm trying to say.
Grow beards, guys. Grow beards.
Hey, I'm trying to make a point. So the thing is, this movie is epic because the trailer was epic. It showed epicity, and then it went to another scale. So what I'm saying is, you said Kong's gonna be the champion. He is gonna be the champion. That's why it says, which side do you choose? I think JT, you already chose your side. You Godzilla.
Well, let me just say this. In the movie, I think they've already established.
No. You.
They already. No.
Which side are you on? I'm not talking about the people in the.
I'm about to tell you. I think I'm only going off the films. I didn't hang out with him last night. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they've made Godzilla accepted in the land of man.
The new
and right, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. In that movie, they made him an accepted champion, an accepted weapon. King Kong or Kong is considered an unknown, even though he's known. He's considered like another one of them.
He's just another Titan. Who's the Titan?
So because look at it this way, they would never try to capture Godzilla. They know they cannot. Kong, we've seen in so many reiterations, Kong is always
tranquilized and trained. And that's what my point was. Because which one? Look, I made a joke. I said, I like the same banner what I did Tuesday night. I said, hold up, let's break down the attributes. Who really got the attribute to top the other? Kong, brute strength. Raw, he jump high. Godzilla, atomic breath, tail, hands, he could swim, and and then he could just destroy cities with one blow. I gave advantage to Godzilla, but at the same time, reason why I gave but it's not because of what I just said. Reason why I get advantage to Godzilla, because Kong could be easily distracted. You bring a woman in his way, that's it. It's over. Pretty woman. It's over.
And that's a good point. And that's a good point you bring, because the reason why I'm Team Kong.
Come on, son.
I'm Team Kong because one, every last one of these, if you go back to the King of the Monsters, let's just go back to that one. Go back to the King of the Monsters. Each and every last one of them monsters, man, had like a superpower. They either had some kind of fire coming out their breath, or they can cause something. They had a special power that they can use to get their point, make their point across. Even Godzilla included. He got the little atomic, whatever you want to call it, right? Not even talking about their brute strength and because of their size, but those guys got a extra power. Kong don't have anything except for roar. That's
Well, he has
it.
that. When this one, go ahead. Go ahead. You want to finish?
No, well, right now all we see is him. He has a staff. He has like an axe. We don't know the origin of that thing yet. So I can't even talk about that right now because I don't know where it comes from. Because even though you're seeing,
Kong?
even though you're seeing him with
Pay
the
attention
axe,
to that trailer again. It looks like that staff he has is one piece of Godzilla's.
Exactly.
Scale.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know where. Exactly. That's what it is.
Pretty
That's
good.
what it is. It's a piece of. It's a piece of Godzilla's. One of his scales, or whatever you want to call it.
Spikes. Let's call it spikes.
Spikes. Spikes. Spikes. I want to make that face too. Spikes.
But guys, yeah. But check this out. I hear you say that. That's a good point. And if I cut you off too soon, I'm gonna let you finish. If that's his spike, and that's the only reason you're saying that's the reason why he can catch the atomic breath. That's what you're saying. That's the reason why he can catch his atomic breath and hit it back on him. Because that hammer, that axe, whatever it may be, is made out of something Godzilla did in the back of the war they had back in the day. That's what you're telling me?
Yes, but no. That's my point. We don't know where it's coming from. We don't know the scenes that we don't know that the scenes we're seeing with Kong with that thing in his hand battling Godzilla. We don't know if they fought before. Like, was that King Kong's dad? Because we do know King Kong had parents from Skull Island. So we don't know if it's one of King Kong's parents or ancestor or whatever the case may be who fought Godzilla before. They crossed paths before. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. That's the thing too. I think it's gonna surprise people. People gonna think, oh, now King Kong got this axe. That might be something from a scene that happened prior, and we don't know. And then I think that's gonna be. I think that's a big element because it's a big piece of the puzzle too. Because if they have crossed paths before, Godzilla is gonna recognize that. He has no choice. He's gonna recognize I don't went against this dude's kind before. This dude ain't no joke. His kind ain't no joke. Like they're a force to be reckoned with. So we don't know yet. So like I said, man, it's something exciting that I want to see. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm a King Kong fan from the get go. I can't jump bandwagons. I like Godzilla. It's like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
Godzilla, smiling.
LeBron James, Godzilla, Kobe Bryant, Kong. So let's just call it what it is. And
I'm a little.
Okay.
Go
ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
No, I'm a little biased. My wife is in the middle of the floor dancing right now. I'm just saying, see people. That's why you don't do that. You don't think you'll get called out.
So who's she? Is Team Kong or Team Godzilla? Let's go,
babe. Team Kong or Team Godzilla?
Like who would win?
Yeah, whose team are you on? Godzilla, that's right.
She's your half. She's your better half. Before we go further, White Crab 2, he left a comment, said just wanted to stop to whore to the dude top left. That must be talking to me. And you're welcome, sir. Carry on. So what I'm saying is this, guys. Which side do you choose? JT, your family is Godzilla.
Well, hold on. Let me speak for myself. We have time. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna be objective here, but I may be biased because I just watched Godzilla King of the Monsters, and guess what? Cedric told me about the movie, and he told me about it in such a great way. I was like, and it was on my screen. He's up here, but look, Cedric did it. So Cedric made me biased because it was really a good movie, and I really liked how they gave you the history, and they give Godzilla a greater depth than what we may know. So I think Godzilla. I'm biased because of that reason alone, but I think that would you go wrong with either? No. if they were on your team, no. But I'm gonna make a decision and say Godzilla because who knows?
Well, it's different elements, man. I'm gonna bring this up and just go back to the point where Dante we're talking about the human element. You got the government company Monarch. So think about this. All right. Do you remember? Do you remember the point? Do you remember the scene, right? That when they were showing all the red dots moving towards a certain area, right?
Right.
How where are the red dots? How they have what we got that hopefully that's gonna be defined. How they got red dots? How they know where each and one of these titans were? You know what I'm saying? So it's something dealing with that too, man. That I think I hope that's clarified too as well. But if you go back, you see all the red dots moving from all over the world, but it's one red dot. They ain't moving towards that group. And that's what got me hyped up. That's what got me hyped up. Go back to that scene. All the red dots all over the world, from all over the world, moving towards where Godzilla is, or wherever to where that at the time it was the little 3-headed dragon thing. He was calling them all or something like that. And all the red dots were moving towards that thing, but it was one red dot. It was stagnant. It didn't even move. It wasn't
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cedric Boyd's power. He gets you to focus on the alpha behavior. He loves it, and you just go, yeah, yes, that's dope, that's bad, and so that's his influence. He loves to get you to focus on it. But that is correct. I did not see that though, but I will go back and I mean obviously they mentioned Skull Island and we did not see Kong.
That's what it was. Skull Island. Kong didn't move, so Kong wasn't moved by that. So that's why I said that your point is valid. That's why we team Kong. But the other question is this: who will win? And no more stats, no more what they did here. No. Just give it for the answer. Who do you think is going to win? You give me a straight answer.
Kong.
I believe Kong would win.
Whoa. We know why you think, because the way the movie's going, the trailer going. I'm talking about who you think is going to win, JT.
No. I'm going to tell you why I believe Kong will win. It's simpler than you think. Hold up. So for the sake of time, here it is right here. Thank you. Right, I'm not trying to dead air the broadcast here. So as it relates to Kong versus Godzilla, I'm only basing this based on the recent box office of the two.
Yeah, Skull Island. I know you better read.
So with that being said, I'm thinking, fanboying aside, they're gonna go with the numbers.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're doing it again. Simple question. No analytics, no stats.
I answered the question first.
No, you went to the movie and you seen the gross. I'm not talking about the gross of the movie. I'm talking about your overall scale, monster to monster, monster to monster. Who going to win, Jay?
I told you first. The first thing I said was Kong, and you said wait. But listen. What I'm using to back it up is the numbers. I already answered the question. Kong.
Okay, that's it. Kong. So, reason why I think Kong is going to win, because it's a sequel. So, yes,
Not really. That's not really a justifier. He could die. There's been plenty of sequels that the main guy reigned supreme, and then the second one he perished. So
with my intel and and like I said, my intel, but I already know there are gonna be more movies with both of them going forward. fighting aliens from outer space. It's coming. That's why they're bringing that element. So he's not going to die. But at the same time,
you can't say that.
Okay. Well,
based on what you know, yes. However, if you can't separate this from the numbers, you can't separate this from analytics.
No, I'm not separating from the number. That's not what I'm saying.
If people don't tune in, there's no sequel.
Hold on, let me chime in. I'm not talking about separate from the numbers because we're not talking about numbers right now. We're talking about who will flat out win, especially with the evidence you've seen, especially you've seen the size scale. The scale is even. There's no one's taller than the other, one bigger than the other. They're the same size. Raw power debate, we could debate that. But as we saw in that trailer, for what you're seeing right now, just from what you saw, we all said Kong, but you got reasons why. Is there no reason? The question is, who will win? Kong is going to win because Kong is the favorite. He's going to get that title. It's an underdog versus the big dog. I know all y'all love the underdog story. Champion versus the contender. The contender is going to get the belt. I don't know how he'll get the belt. Godzilla might just give him the belt. Never know. But at the same time, gentlemen, Kong is going to win. Because I'm Team Kong, Cedric's Team Kong, and you're Team Godzilla. You can't renege right now.
Okay? Hey, I just gotta want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. It's a sound bite. Look, is it serious face? That's a Cedric face. That's a Cedric face. The famous Kanye said,
"Oh God,"
in one of his songs, "What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god?"
That's what I was about to say. What do they mean by that reference? What do they mean by that reference?
This is what they mean by
lyrically is different. I'm saying in terms of how it fits our discussion, what's a king to a god? You feel me? Okay. But lyrically, not to go off topic, but lyrically, what he's saying is, what's a mob to a king when a king is a ruler, but a mob is not a group of people you rule. A mob is a group of people that takes over. So what's a king to a group of people he cannot rule over? So therefore, what's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? Meaning a king who has authority. What's his authority to one with greater authority? You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I understand the reference. I'm talking about what do they mean by that reference dealing with Godzilla and King Kong? Because if you go back to Skull Island, they reference Godzilla. They reference King Kong as a king and a god. Yes. Because they actually said he's God to these people.
To these people.
Right.
Yes. He
to
the people of the island, the little island.
Right. So imagine if he's God to those people on that little bitty island. Imagine how the people when he gets to the main island gonna react to this dude, man. And he's bigger.
Come on. So,
however, the people on the bigger. I'm sorry, I'll let you go ahead, Dante.
Yeah, we just was also talking about that, but that's a good point, Cedrico. That's a good point. King Kong, Team Kong. Okay, favorite Godzilla movie?
I don't have one.
Okay. Hold on, you sure?
Yeah, I'm just.
So you don't like King?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the old ones, man. Like I can't get into it. Like maybe when I was a kid and not being in tune to the new technology we have, knowing these are nothing but dudes in suits and puppets. No, now that I look at it, it looks funny. I can't watch it. I can't take it seriously. But
You used to watch Power Rangers, see?
Yeah, exactly. I can't take the Power Rangers seriously either, don't you?
I can't. Whoa! Call me when we get off this podcast. You don't blast me the Power Rangers, baby. You don't do that. Okay. Well, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
But favorite guys in the movie, man. I don't know. It's gotta be Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
There you go. Okay, I accept that. I accept that. Jay Booger, what is your favorite Godzilla movie? Godzilla
I'm,
lover?
I'm I'm not a Godzilla aficionado. I don't know all his other movies. I know Godzilla has always had the easier to recognize type of movie because if you think about it, King Kong has an identity crisis between Rampage, Mighty Joe Young, and
Right.
King Kong. You can easily get those people. What movie was it again? Da, 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 da. So, but Godzilla, there's only one. It's either Godzilla or the T Rex, and you know they're not the same. So I don't have a. I think the Godzilla King of the Monsters by far does it for me.
Okay, wow. So what I'm gonna say is right here. Stop mentioning Rampage. It wasn't good. Okay.
Dante, that was a
To
good
you
movie.
guys, to you,
Dante,
because you're Dwayne Johnson, not Dwayne
that's
Johnson fanatics.
that's a
That's
no.
why
I'm
it was
not. But
good.
that's another
You know,
banner. That's
other
another.
here,
That's another banner.
my turn. Hold on, let me get the floor. Right now, I'm gonna break down Rampage. Okay, it could have been great if you did not have Dwayne Johnson fighting along the monkey. No, he was man. He can't do no wrong, and then his character is always a commando. Now you're commando fighting against a giant. Hey, can you get out the limelight for a minute? That's why y'all mentioned Rampage. Monty Joe Young. Okay, ripped from King Kong. Still want King Kong. Terrible week. Hey, not bad movie though, but he wasn't King Kong. What's the other one you mentioned? Yeah, there's only two. Let me tell you something. Rampage made money because Dwayne Johnson was in it every scene. He could fly a helicopter, he could drop kick people, he could heal wounds, and then he's a veterinarian at the same time. Come on, we're getting tired of that. Human element ruins these movies. If George and that guy, look, overall, it was a mock-up of King Kong and Godzilla in Rampage anyway. That thing killed the wolf easy. Now the thing is, here comes the ape in the mutated alligator. He was tearing up George. All of a sudden, I gotta help George, my friend. He just get a grenade launcher with an M16. Here they go running to the city with crumbling. He's running unscathed, unhurt. No, that movie sucked. I'm sorry. And then took the plot from the Turtles, then from us, Amazing Spider-Man. I'm calling you to a certain place so you can rampage the city, but you start in the desert or in a wasteland, almost in a forest area. Rampage has nothing on these guys. It's not even close. They tried. They tried their own MonsterVerse. No, you took a video game and you failed at it. Then they get to the city. Okay, Teenage Mutant Turtles. I thought the Turtles would come out somewhere and help them out. What I'm saying, guys, look, Rampage sucked to me. So you might like it. That movie sucked. I'm seriously, that movie sucked. I saw Dwayne Johnson do everything in that movie. I wanted to see the monsters. That's all I wanted to see was the monsters, not Dwayne Johnson do everything. And but guess what? It's an homage to Commando, it's an homage to Rambo, cartoon action. You ran bullets, ran the weapon, just reach the back of your back, and you got another M16 or something, and you fire a missile launcher this time. That's what I'm saying. But I can compare these movies to, or they might stole something from. Okay, cool. But no, all 40 movies so far, we didn't see the fourth one yet. All three of these movies are unique movies. It's not about this the spectacular of the movie. It's not about the great actors in the movie. I get it. We had to see they gotta get their paycheck. I understand that. They gotta get their paycheck. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is, can we see what we came to see? And Cedric, I agree with you the whole entire segment. Like what you say in Godzilla Kingdom Monsters. Let them fight. Yeah, let them fight. And that thing was stupid about King of the Monsters because the movie ain't bad to me, man. That's one of my favorite. My favorite one, first of all, let me introduce I got to sub it too. So that's our Raymond. See there, and JT and comment and nothing. One of my favorites is Mecha Godzilla, the one I mentioned earlier. And reason why it's favorite, just like the Power Rangers, yeah. But the thing is, reason why it's my favorite because it got a different element to it because they're dealing with aliens, and then they start bringing that element to all those Godzilla movies. The other movies, Shun Godzilla, Godzilla 2000, 1989 Godzilla, no, those are terrible. But King of Monsters right now stands out of all the Godzilla movies, but I do like Mecha Godzilla. So we talk about Godzilla now. What about? Hold on, give me a second because there's a lot of stuff to click on here. What's your favorite a King Kong movie?
There's not really a favorite King Kong movie. It's
Say Boogie?
not. Yeah, it's not really a favorite King Kong movie. The King Kong story. Think about it. The King Kong. Someone took the King Kong story. They took the King Kong element and took the King Kong story, and they had to go a different direction because think about it, bro. You go to an island, the white blonde chick gets sacrificed to King Kong. Now you got people trying to get it back. It's boring, dude. The King Kong regular King Kong movie was very boring. So somebody had to take that element and give it a different twist. That's why you just got Kong, Skull Island. You know what I mean? You had to give it a different twist. Think about it. No one wants to see another Jack Black type King Kong movie, man. I know I don't. I hope nobody makes another 1928 version of King Kong.
I agree. I think I think the original Kong movie was classic. It really set the tone for that era of in movies and things like that. I do think that Skull Island by far is bar none. I like the point you just made about the story of Kong. The story of Kong is dope. It's solid. However, not my favorite Kong movie, but my favorite Kong line. It was beauty that slayed the beast. You know,
Right.
that was it wasn't the bullets, it was beauty that slayed the beast.
Well, my favorite Kong movie is Peter Jackson's Kong and King Kong, and the reason why the set 1930s, but the special effects, the actors Jack Black and everyone that's in that movie. Reason why it's nothing but a Titanic with Kong in it. That's all it is. He actually is the ship. So the thing is, I like Peter Jackson version because of the storytelling itself, and then how they use Kong. See,
It's the same story. It was the same story. It was
it's the
nothing
same story, but you say it wasn't different. It was actually because the first hour was in New York of the movie, because the 3 hour movie. The second hour was on all of Skull Island. You saw all the dinosaurs. You saw all the natives of the island. You saw the monsters. You saw the culture. You saw everything they do for an hour. Then the next hour of the movie, they went to New York. Then that whole entire hour, it ain't like the 1930 ones, and then the remake in the 1980s with Jeff Bridges when he's on the building, and next you know it's just he falls and that's it. This one was an epic ending when he's on the Empire State Building. It took almost an hour and almost a half an hour for him for the sheer prowess of the cinematography. That was beautiful. They just rushed the end. We already knew what was going to happen in the end, but it was a difference in detail and precision when Peter Jackson got behind the camera and the cinematography, where each angle of that battle of his death scene, it wasn't just like that. It was an epic scene that enhanced the movie, just like Titanic. Titanic, it was an action romance. That's what I call it. Till the end, here comes the boat. Now, the whole spectacular of the last hour and some change of that movie was the boat sinking. How are he going to capture speculation of how the boat sink? The boat is sinking, and then now the boat is sinking. Then you got the lovers. He could have got on that table, but then he died. Then she at the end. Then she took.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that up. Okay, let's clear the whole Jack could have got on the table concept.
There
all right.
we go.
He tried to get on the table. It sunk. Go back and watch the movie. Jack tried to get on the table. It started to sink. So he got off. So everybody saying, Jack, why didn't she make room for Jack? Why didn't she he tried to get on the table, but the table started to sink down. So instead of both of them dying, he's like, man, one of us got to survive. So Jack was a hero. So that is that concept about that.
Well, no, because we guys started to sink. Reason why it started to sink. Now we can all start it, but let's get it. Reason why it started to sink because she was still in water. It's the water still touching her, right? She's still submerged in water on half of her body. So she still got hypothermia somewhere. Jack could get on that table beside her. They could get somebody somewhere still wet. Still wet.
It started to go
down. How long? Okay, we don't know how long it took for them to rescue him neither. So that's the point.
Well, yeah.
You
Titanic.
get what I'm saying?
Wonderful story. Wonderful story. I still think it was. I think it was pirates that sunk that ship. But anyway, um,
Well, that's what I'm saying about King Kong, Peter Jackson,
the
King
guy
Kong.
owed the guy owed money. The guy owed money. He couldn't pay the mob back, so the mob blew the ship up. That's my version of Titanic. But anyway,
That's good. That's good, Cedric. That's good.
anyway, I hope that with after this movie, if they do continue to keep the monster verse going, do not make another King Kong classic version of it. No, man, make your own version of Kong. Even if you call the next movie King Kong, don't make the another version of the classic. Make it him, being dominant over, I don't know, other Titans or something. Have another Titan rise and want to make it a battle make it like a battle that the different Titans want to challenge whoever the king is for the title, and make it about that. And please do not make another version of a blonde going to New York getting shot off a building. No, I don't want to see another version of that. Yes, I do agree. The action and the graphics and everything was very, very good with Peter Jackson's version. But I do not want to see another version of that movie made that way. No one wants to see
There you
another
go, JT.
3-hour movie of Kong climbing an Empire State Building and getting shot down. Nobody wants to see a 3-hour version of that no more. Like back, like JT said, during that era, that movie is always gonna be a classic.
Yes, it
Hands
is.
down, Hall of Fame. Because of that era, and someone produced a movie in that era dealing with that concept. But come on, man, in this day and age, no one wants to see that no more. I know I don't. I don't want to see another classic Kong movie, man. Don't make that. If you decide you want to make a classic Kong movie, at least change some elements, man. Like something like I don't know, change it up, but don't no more. That's the reason why I like Kong Skull Island, because it's like it was all about him. No climbing, no being vulnerable over no blonde and getting shot down by, it showed the elements of him getting shot down, but he still took that jump and boom, you know what I'm saying? That's where you get to beat the chest from a King Kong.
Well, so yeah, that's great. You know what? And I agree with all of that. And guess
Boy, that's gonna get me hyped up, boy. You want to go wrestle right now.
Well, don't do it. Don't do it. Say right now, gentlemen, we got 10 minutes left. Leave that girl alone. We got 10 minutes, gentlemen. We got 10 minutes left. Oh, beautiful. Well, hold on. We got 10 minutes. Then you want to show this? Oh, is that that's that green screen? Whatever. Get off this green screen. I can't hear you now.
Is that the new?
That's a green screen. See, it's a green screen.
Don't speak out of existence, bro. It can't still happen.
No. Soon come. I just wanted to play with the green screen. But go ahead.
Play the green screen. Like I said, amazing.
How you play with green screen? Well, how you play with green screen?
No, that's on his phone or wherever he's on. I don't know what technology.
Okay.
He did it before. But what I'm saying, guys, is
y'all got hats. Y'all got the headphones. Now you got green screen. I don't even have that. Now I feel like really feel like that.
Just hit the cam and mic button or gear, and then you'll see it on the bottom.
Okay. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, well, like I said, your final thoughts on what we talked about and about everything. We heard, put this way, those that was watching heard us talk, heard us, our thoughts, our understanding of it, what we think is going to happen. And there's other controversies out there that might also be true, theories and all that. But we just want to say this. I want to give you the floor right now. I'm going to have just a vast discussion, just let each other finish. We know about how we feel about the movie. Going forward, is this a blueprint for other studios to have their universe of characters? For instance, Paramount. Paramount is about to reboot the Power Rangers again. Oh, it's been done before. Blah. Whoa. I see your face. See, that's what I'm saying. I love that face expression. The reason why I'm saying this now is no longer in ties with the Twilight Company. They're no longer in ties with the Japanese counterpart that makes the shows and the Japanese sub scenes in the TV shows with the Zords and the stuff anymore. They're not doing it no more. They're gonna start their own version, making from fresh, still continuity, but they're doing their own thing because they bought the rights from Hasbro bought the rights from Nickelodeon. Now what they're doing with it is they'll start with a reboot movie, but they're gonna keep it. It's been done before the concept. There's a future Power Rangers team that's in danger, and the past is in danger. So they got to go back from the future to the 1990s nostalgia to the original Power Rangers, Jason, Zach, and Trini, team up with them to stop the new evil. And
nobody wants to see these 40-year-old people trying to portray to be teenagers.
No. Well, no, the aging technology, all that stuff. They're gonna do what the movie magic love. I'm messing.
I just want to.
I like the concept. Well, you got my answer. I like the concept of it, and to see the original Power Ranger besides Trini, because she, the actor that played Trini, she transitioned within 2 years of the show. The thing is,
what?
Yeah, the actor that played Trini, she got in a car accident like within 2 years.
Oh, I know what you mean by transition. Okay, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, she transitioned out of this life. So what I'm saying is now you can bring back the original Power Rangers, but the star for the franchise going forward is the ones coming from the future. They're just coming to help the past. So they're gonna go that route and still develop that into their own version of the TV show with fresh scenes, fresh special effects. They're gonna put a lot of money behind this. So now remember this: Nickelodeon also owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Nickelodeon also partners up with Hasbro making movies. So I think you already know about the popularity of the comic books. The Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, issue 1 and 2 are selling like hotcakes right now. Well, 2 ain't out yet, but the first issue is hot, and I still haven't got my copy yet because they've been sold out. But when I get it, it's an awesome read. It's the future of the Turtles. The thing is, this was in 1987 when they came up with this while they were getting popular, but it never got to realization until now. Now they just got it now, and the original future was 2017. Now it's 2020. So the thing is, the last turtle standing, Michelangelo. All other 3 died. So if those didn't know that, now you know. But the point is, do you see a crossover in equal proportions of that caliber happening if they get the turtles right? Because right now Seth Rogen is doing the CG version first. No, I don't know when the live action going to come. Netflix got the Rise of Teenage Mutant Turtles movie coming out. I'm not watching that garbage. But the thing is this: everybody will do crossovers. Is this?
And it don't work for everybody. It don't work for everybody. Crossovers don't work for everybody.
Okay, well, how about this crossover? Transformers and G.I. Joe.
No.
Why not?
Dante, think about that. You think about that. Think about that crossover with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Nah, man. Nah, I can't even think. Nah.
Wait a minute. You already got military element in the movie. Why can't it just be?
I get it. I can't see it, bro. I can't see it. Now, if anything, I hope the MonsterVerse. If anything, I feel the MonsterVerse try to establish. I know, Tom Cruise at one time was trying to establish the MonsterVerse, dealing with the Mummy. I hope that I forgot where I was, but I was going through and they actually had a movie. They actually made a movie back in the day with all the monster elements.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Verse going against his big guy, going against a big villain. But all Dracula, all them guys, Mummy, all them guys had to team up to get that guy. So if anything, it's the MonsterVerse. G.I. Joe and Transformers, nah, man. I can't.
Well, you understand, Hasbro makes these toys. You got masks.
I understand that. I just cannot see it.
You remember the cartoon Mask, right? The cars that transform to weapons. Remember that, right? Mask, M.A.S.K. You remember that cartoon, right? they're coming out with live action. They're gonna form G.I. Joe. That is gonna form, and then the other military cartoon one. I'm putting that little tidbits out there. But we got 3 minutes left. So, guys, I just want to say this has been outstanding. I appreciate you guys coming on. You guys has made this show, this podcast, these segments come to life. You're having fun. I'm having fun with it. I love your point of view. I love how you guys are hitting the points on some of them. But at the same time, guys, look, at the end of the day, the bottom line is this. Godzilla is going to get beat. Kong is going to win. And you're going to be okay with it. Okay? That's the bottom line. The movie's all about Kong. And
we'll see.
Out there.
We'll see.
But we're going to see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to tell you something. We're going to see. I hope it's got a Batman Superman thing. But one thing I could say, and this is what I'm going to speak and before we get off. You guys be blessed. Have a blessed night. I'm going to go back and watch Godzilla King of Monsters again. I was going to do it before I watched this too, but I'm going to watch it again. And maybe Kong Skull Island, maybe. But at the same time, guys, bottom line is this. We know who the winner is going to be. No, it's no more debate. No more talk. No more talk. So we got 1 minute left anyway. But
one thing.
No. We'll talk, JT.
No. Because I have to hop off anyway. I just wanted to point something out that we all got something in common right now, and we all have a little bit of each other. No, not necessarily hats. We're all wearing hats. But Dante, you wearing army fatigue, and Cedric, you wearing a gray shirt, and you're rocking LA. So it just shows that we're together on this. But
bad boys.
Yeah. But yeah, love you guys too much.
We come for you.
Yeah. I gotta hop off too.
Well, you know, since the host of the show, I get the last word. So
please.
Thank you. Thank you guys for showing. The viewers out there, we thank you. We have fun like this all the time. We get together. We bless you. We wish you shalom. Thank you for watching The Bottom Line weeknights, Tuesdays and Fridays, and the weekends at 8:00 p.m. Weekends is recap. And we let you guys know right now, continue to enjoy, continue to support us, and continue to show love. But Team Kong over Team Godzilla. Guys, I love you. Have your fun. Have a blessed night. Thank you for staying on. Hug your family for me. And we'll see you guys next week, maybe, hopefully. But we're going to get some more fun on this thing. Love you guys. Salute.
Love you too, brother.
All right.
The Bottom Line, weekdays on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp.